It seems that most human beings, at least in my experience in the West, would do just about anything to remain in their comfort zone. And again, I recently watched one of your videos where you stated all progress happens outside of the comfort zone. Were you meaning spiritual progress or any kind of progress?
Yes, Phil, I was referring to any kind of progress. Growth does not happen automatically. The fact that we are growing old doesn't mean that we are becoming better. Growth requires effort. No progress comes without effort. When we needed to get our body in shape as youngsters and we wanted to do the extra push up, it was painful. But we knew that to develop the muscles we want, we will have to bear the pain. And then subsequently, when we wanted to bring our weight under control, we needed to go on a diet. Again, it was uncomfortable, but we realized that without bearing discomfort, we will not be able to progress towards our goal. So, one is about goal making, deciding the goals in our life. And the second part of it is realizing there is a price to pay to achieve them. And the third is to pay the price for it, which is to bear with the discomfort. So, again, in my tradition, it is explained like this: there are two kinds of happiness. One is Shreya and the other is prayer. Prayer happiness is that which is very tasteful right now. It's extremely pleasurable, but later on it turns into terrible pain. So, for example, if we want the fourth helping of chocolate chip ice cream, it's definitely delightful to the senses. But the long term consequences in terms of enhancement of cholesterol and calories are for us to bear. And that kind of happiness is prayer. The Greeks had a word for it, hedonia. And they had another word for another kind of happiness called eudaimonia, which our tradition refers to as Shreya, which is discomfortable right now, which creates uneasiness and pain. But the long term consequences are extremely beneficial. So, for example, uh, my something that really inspired me in this regard, when I was a youngster, there was a black American athlete called Edwin Moses. He used to participate in the 400-meter hurdles, and he had a string of 122 victories without a loss, which was a world record at that time. When reporters asked him, "What is the secret of your success?" He said, "I have a greater ability to tolerate pain." That was so illuminating that, really, to progress in life, you need to tolerate pain. But it's the good kind of pain, which leads to pleasure. And then there is the other kind of pleasure, which is enjoyable now, but leads to pain later on. And the choice is ours. If we can decide that all progress is upstream, then we will exert ourselves beyond our comfort zone and reap fruits in terms of growth.